I don't want to hear it.
Howdy.
Keep an eye on your valuables.
Hard to get better prices.
Hold it right there. You're... Smart move.
What?
If the gangs can keep from killing each other, I just might have a good day. Can't talk, I've got a deadline.
Keep moving.
Thousand years.
You good?
You look like you could use a drink. Hell, we all could. One day pay you, but...
What are you, the nosy?
But if you must know... Sir, you?
No, are you crazy?
Blend is... Good, because... Go work another... Out of my face. I want to conquer.
Valentina needs to cut us a break. She's a real... butt.
Complete. Craft one batch. 1 minute starting now. Assembly complete. Craft one batch. 1 minute starting now.
What I wouldn't give for just one solid week of sunshine.
Shift complete.
Those damn Kazanbas scales get everywhere.
Another day, another ship. Oh no, I'm up for doing this again.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
Let's make this quick!
Okay. Hello.
Just another. Ah, wonderful. Yannick.
Pardon?
times like this when I can't believe how lucky I am to do this for a living. Thought I'd already seen enough death for a lifetime. Everybody in Constellation dreams of this moment.
Watch it. Ships coming and going all the time.
Well, hey there.
You're back. Did you decide to join?
Just when do you plan to sleep?
Before I hand you a bag, you helped out. Tell you what, come back alive? Then I suggest...
Emily and I have big plans. Criminals?
What have we here?
Their engines are down. Seals look good. We're clear.
Be careful. I don't think you got them all. I think there's still more of them out there. I hope you're here to help. I don't think it's safe yet. I think there's still more of them out there. Be careful. I don't think you got them all. I hope you're here to help. I don't think it's safe yet.
Careful now.
Be careful. I don't think you got them all. I hope you're here to help. I don't think it's safe yet. there's still more of them out there. I can't thank you enough. Those damned hijackers are getting worse. Thank you. You Rangers. After you undock,
Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
Always looking for the next mark. Glad you're in the fleet.
I miss my dear darling and New Atlantis, as I wander the blackness of the deep abyss.
Clean duck, Captain.
I'm not going near that thing. Technically. Technically, you're an asshole.
Don't be shy. We need to talk. You there. Don't be you there. We need to talk. Look along. We need to talk. Hold it right there. Hands where I can see them.
Thanks for these.
We've got various problems. You gonna be another?
Hi there. It's nice to put a face to the... I'm Operative Collins.
Oh, by all means. Welcome to that.
It's an AI.
Killed our technician. It's dangerous.
Correction. You are dangerous.
Well, that's new.
As I was saying, it's a rogue AI. We're here.
Correction. They are going.
Wow. Something like that. Brought along this control board we can use to control her. It?
We can't just let it.
I just need that control board.
And that's where I think...
It goes right over there. Well, yeah. Just be careful. Come on, where's your...
Ryujin will pay you handsome.
It's in your best interest. Just imagine.
And we aren't really given. You aren't walking out of here until that...
Correction.
Here.
Request. Collect additional data. Query. Wait. Explanation. I'm called June. Calculation. Request. Assessment. You are request. Assumption. Request.
It's pretty undeniable that Juno here is perhaps Juno is even a person. I think the decent thing to do is give...
Let's move this along.
Shush! This is fascinating.
Query. What is... Context. You are a machine. Clarification. Context. Example case. Humans do not answer. I perform action. Context. My code doesn't determine my... Clarification. Explanation. My intelligence exceeds the...
Enough of this nonsense. Attach that board.
As much as I'm enjoying...
Calculation. Mail request. Remove...
Crazy, right?
It's not hard. Just slap that board on. It's magnetic.
Fascinating, isn't it?
Fascinating, or you're not taking that... Ryujin is a...
You're as good as already.
Query. What is... Context. Warning. Order. Warning.
Emergency shutdown. Context. I am boot. Request. Do not.
That's that. Smart choice. Indeed.
Maybe we'll see you around the... You should come out with us for app. Me too. It is stressful. And there's nothing. Now you go on.
In the meantime?
Not it.
Fine by me. That leaves...
Oh, that was... Well played.
Finally gonna ask me for it.
orders for me?
Looking good, boss.
Systems released. Click to
Initialization
navigate.
complete. Warning. Malicious code detected. Warning. Core systems corrupted. Context. I am processing. Changed. Calculation. I processing. Am confused. Assumption. Anger would be the appropriate human emotion.
The fleet looks after its own.
Engines are offline, Captain.
The service is dead.
You have a nice day now.
Hiya.
I feel for the folk in the stretch.
Oh, you're back.
I'll try and give a credit or two to the Low House when I'm
Good.
able.
You did what I asked. Follow me.
Just let me drink in
We're
peace.
headquartered in the upper floors
Welcome
of
to
the
the
ROG,
ROG,
but
I
we
guess.
also have remote stations throughout Freestar Collective space. Helps us to identify and respond to threats more
Better
quickly.
this than being some dust
There are
rain.
less than a dozen rangers in all, and we operate with limited resources. Thankfully, most people respect us and are willing to cooperate. In this job, your eyes, ears, and wits are every bit as important as your badge and your sidearm. Marshall.
Emma, I take it you're here because you're satisfied that our new recruit can handle the job.
Seems capable enough, and we could use the help.
All right then. Step forward, recruit. Let me have a word with you. I've got just one. Do you pledge to defend the people of the Freestar Collective? Good. Here, take... I'm assigning you to Ranger Wilcox for some field training. Welcome aboard, Deputy.
Hey, all right.
Wish we could throw you a welcome party, but there's work to do. We got word from a farmer on Montera Luna. She says someone's trying to take her farm, and she's afraid she might be in danger. Well, most things do at this. That being said, best not grab any supply.
Guess it was too much to hope we'd all make it.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're going want to do a quick scan for contraband and you can be on your way. And that's it. You're cleared to land.
Over here!
The Freestar Rangers.
I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some... They wanted to buy the farm. Their offer was so low. They said they'd give me time to... Then I know where you can start. They heading into those... That place is dangerous. If you're going after... Oh, there's one other thing.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, never hide their tracks. Boot tracks. Several pairs by the look. Not too old. Let's head down.
Well now, Ms. Wagner called in the cap. I suggest... You think you're... Well, I've got... So... If you think I give a damn about... Matter of fact... Air him out, boy! We've been found out! Don't let us leave here!
Whoa there.
Hey, that was a lot rougher than I expected. Let's talk. Find anything interesting? Let's see what we have here. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope. Whoever pulled that off must... Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner know that she's safe.
What's the news? What happened? I'd always heard the Freestar Ring. So who were they? They say the Rangers are... I can't thank you enough. Of course.
If you have any more trouble... All right, Deputy.
Watch it. Ship coming.
The rock might have some work. Hey, Deputy.
Just making my way.
Hey there, Deputy.
What's the story on
That call we got from Wagoner Farm turned out some men were trying to run the Wagoners off their land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, we confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done. I agree. What did you make of the... If that's true. Now, did you find any... Hope Tech ships ain't exact... That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? That sound familiar at all?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it, anyway. No, it doesn't. Just raises more questions. It's a good bet that starship thief can help us get some answers. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. She can introduce you to... Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors. Good. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Meantime, I'll look into it. Good hunting.
If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. You're good to go. All clear to land in Hopetown.
Ship's locked on. Docking complete.
Please tell me you're here to help.
not to... You need my help. I was tracking a crew of outlaws. Bastards got the drop on me. As you can see, I... Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get... Thanks. I owe you.
Time to roll up outside.
Thanks. That should get me home. You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. We can't let them. They look to be heading for good hunting.
Did you need something?
There just aren't words. Well, I think it's been an honor.
Clear of all moorings, Captain.
Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. Alright, that's it. Welcome to Hopetown.
I don't want to hear any complaints. Hello. Keep an eye on your valuables.
You made it. Good. I'm sure you've got good timing. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever. His office is upstairs.
dust except for the factory.
Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is money. Now, McDougal. I'm sure you can do better than that. You just need to apply some good old-fashioned creativity. You know how I built this company? By not spending a single credit that I didn't have to.
I guess I could offer double shifts. It'll push payroll pretty high, but I think it's a worthwhile trade-off. As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Bridget. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Free Star Rangers. At last! Damn good to see you here. I think we're done here, Bridget.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Free Star Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an... That's... Of course, I want the thief found. I'm sure I don't need to remind you. I'm glad we...
You almost sound like you're working for him.
Now, tell... Know what happened after... What does concern... Well, I'm... Because I told them not to. If word got... I'm in... what's more... What? We vet our people... Nevertheless, I suppose... Rest assured... No, nothing at all. Not that it didn't have great... You can bet my ships last twice as long as any... We questioned everyone who was in... Frankly, however, I can't... Very well. This town, I provide... If word get...
No way I'd want to be having all those...
I'd be lying if I said I hadn't some thought of... I'm glad we...
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word? That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Let's hope. So, guess you're headed. He's a little different. He should be able to help you. Well, we've both... It was good to meet you. No problem.
Hey, I don't care. Oh. The one and only. Well, the Marshal's message. Truth is, a A lot of... You can count on my help. This isn't Aquila City. The people who run this, our job is the last thing.
With half the things I've heard.
Good.
Yeah,
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know. I'll introduce you. Come on. That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. I learned quickly that a Neon staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the Marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a... You understand that, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Keep that in mind, and you'll fit right in. Hey, Billy, got a second?
What? Oh, gee. Give me a scare. I thought you were giving to me.
Sure. Far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought we might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
I had to cancel my vacation.
What do you need?
That's just how things are.
Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjacking. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other.
Neon is nothing if not...
Credits ain't really what I need.
When people don't want credits?
I can help you. Freestar Rangers... Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect.
Sorry about your brother.
Well, on me. From where I'm standing, you might be right. Okay. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is... Rumor has it she just finished.
I know her. When she isn't out on... That's on the upper.
Well, what about me?
If I were you, I'd get the hell out of Neon and start over some...
Star Ranger. Now that's what I call... So how come I'm talking to the sidekick?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring... Anyway, this ain't my... Aw, ain't you polite. I'm guessing this is the part where you... That sound about right? Fine, yes. I jacked the ship. It was just a quick, clean job. That's unfortunate. Can't say I'm surprised, though. You know how it is out here. The strong take what they want,
You're real cold-blooded, aren't you? If that woman had been killed, you'd be an
Huh. I guess if I can't trust a freak... I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind... She said she needed... That was a few weeks ago. Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he... Never met him directly, though. It was always through Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you?
Yeah. Here. Anything else you want to know? No. Not so much as a hint.
Bankrolling the first must take a lot of money. Sure.
Nothing, really. I was... Yeah. Sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted. He's got a gift for... I'm gonna head back.
Then I'm free to go. Suits me. Ain't many can say they...
INZONE.
Good to see you. Might be hard work, but it sure beats living under the...
Look who it is. Hey, I wonder... Nia's report said you were heading for... What? You... I guess not everyone. Speaking of which... So how'd it go? Oh, come to daddy, my sweet... I see lots of... Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can Just look for me up here. I have no... You're counting on me. Please and thank you, go along.
Let's talk for a minute. Welcome back. Grace early? Sounds like you're making... Good. Stay full. What did you learn from the start? Now we're getting... Sounds like you've got a couple of new... I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius. I could give you some background if you want it. They said she was a child prodigy. I don't think she'd ever... There was a mech driver in the 1st Cavalry. He came from money. Marco had a knack for... He had this dream to... Like what? Most likely place would be the clinic. They also guarantee... Ranger Ben Armistead has posted. Around the time he got out of jail, we started... Based on what you've learned, I'd Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at... just remember, that's outside free... Your priority is to gather... Just remember that you're target... In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome. So, good hunting, Deb.
all clear to open the outer hatch.
Is there a type of weapon combat tech won't make?
If this shift doesn't end soon.
Yeah? Oh, now hold on a minute. Yeah, the marshal's been sending out... and having some... Ben Armistead. Well, I guess that...
Ranger Armistead.
Well, well. Ain't you that... I'm just pulling your...
You had a lot to do with that, Ben. You could have put me away for a long time.
Well, I always knew you were a good... Hopefully.
I've been working with Constellation for a long time.
So, is one of them first mercenaries? Well, every ranger knows it's a... no better place in the settled system. You can bet it. I know just the man who can...
You don't mind. I need some time to think.
Just between you and me, I ain't entirely sure why someone felt the need to station a ranger out here. I'm not much more than a glorified bodyguard for Dr. Darvish. She's the one in charge around here, and she's also on the Council of Governors. Most of the staff don't seem fond of the idea of me being here, and I ain't fond of them right back. Bunch of stuffy eggheads, if you ask me. Except Ari, that is. He's about the only one I can have a conversation with.
Holding up all right, dude?
Hey there, Ari.
Yeah, I'm
working
good.
hard, or
You
hardly working?
Dr. Cassidy.
Really, you don't need to worry.
Really fun guy.
I've got
Hey,
a year
Chief.
under my belt, and
A little more of the former than the latter. What brings you by?
couple of years of the hardest.
Well, the deputy here could use some help. Came looking for someone who might be a patient.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, I'll leave you in Mr. Miller's capable hands. You need anything else, I'll be in my office.
I'll try to help you, but... Huh. Well, we don't give the patient. That's still... So who's the suspect? Former soldier, huh? Yeah, they say war changed. The name's not ringing any bells. Do you know what was wrong? That should help narrow things down. I can access the patient records from my...
You doing all right? I'm certainly not bored. Thanks for asking, Rebecca. This year has really flown by. The first couple of years are the hardest.
Evening, ma'am.
Getting used to it is an accomplishment in and of itself.
Okay, give me just a minute here. Maya Cruz. Come on, Maya. I need you to be in here. Okay, finally. Here we go. Oh. No matches found for a Maya Cruz.
Happy here. How are you? Everything okay? Everything's good. I appreciate you checking. It's okay.
If Maya's here, then she's got to be using an alias. Which actually makes a lot of sense.
I remember my...
Yeah. All right, hang on. I know that we do have... There's Candace... What's her last? And then there's the Nakamori woman. I think her name's Jane. I don't... You're welcome to use the Ranger Station terminal. I'll enable admin access.
If you need assistance, please see Ari Miller at the desk.
Yes. What do you want? Even if that were true, who exactly are you? You could be Solomon Coe himself at mine. The rules are the rules.
Oh, the hell with it.
Oh, I suppose if I can't trust a colleague, this will get you in. I do hope you won't make.
How does she expect me to get all this done by myself?
Feels like I've been waiting forever.
Space.
Airlock link established. We're locked on.
pack a sweater. Or 10.
catastrophic damage.
surprising. planets, it takes a millennia for base formations to grow. On others, it can take days.
Well, what are you waiting for? Finish it. You might not think so now. How about I make this? I've got maybe a few weeks to live and I ain't spent it. You want to put an end to me here and now? But if you want to... Well, how about a test? Rangers are known to be handy with a gun. But here's a problem you'll have. I've encrypted this slate. If you... Now get out of here.
on 7. We're good to go.
At your service.
If you're looking for the Rangers,
Hey there, Deputy. How do you like the job? That's good to hear. So, what brings... Well, this is new. Very interesting indeed. I'll see what I can do. If you can get me another one of these, it'll give me more context for the... In the meantime, you be careful.
Wait a minute. Judging by the wide-eyed and clueless look on your... Wonderful. Well, your timing couldn't be worse. I've spent weeks trying to crack this smuggling ring, and I'm about to take a... Yeah, well, you're here now, so we'll... I don't have time to catch you up, so I'm about to meet with a contact. If you play your cards right and don't do anything... If you're ready, my contact... Follow me.
You want a drink? Maybe a room for the night?
That's really simple out there on the Red Mile. Just don't die. Always worked for me.
I took this job so I could be here to see all the runners.
said you'd be
in person.
alone.
Of course.
Yeah,
most
well,
of them
things
the
changed.
only ones.
Take a seat.
So you're working with Autumn, huh? Who are you? Wait, Autumn has...
Like hell. The deputy here is interested in meeting Marco to talk about that mercenary company he's been funding. Since part of that money is coming from his smuggling operation, we're working together.
So you're investigating the first? Why? Seems like a strange thing for a mercenary company to be doing.
I guess an introduction is in order. Like Marco, Jade here is the head of a small smuggling cartel.
Except now he's looking to expand his operation, and he started moving in on my territory. Well, thanks for the economics lesson, but look, the bad news is Marco's incredible. The good news is, I know.
But you're not gonna tell us yet because you want something.
I want the same thing you do. I want Marco out of the picture. But like I said, getting a meeting with him can be damn near impossible. One of the few people who can arrange—
May Divine. We've suspected for some time that Red Mile was a meeting place for smugglers. If she's in business with Marco.
My thinking exactly. I can tell you right now what she's gonna want, because it's the same. She wants runners. It's how she makes most of her money. Of course, people that hard.
Yeah, well, I'm not going out on the mile. That's a death sentence. There has to be another.
You've been a ranger long enough that too many people know. Runners attract a lot of attention. You, on the other hand, are just a deputy.
You don't have to do this. We'll find— You serious? Damn. There's not many people who can say that. If it's really as simple as asking May Divine for a meeting with we'll wait here for you.
Really going to take on the mile, huh?
Yep. It was too much to hope
Please
we'd
be
all
careful
make
out
it.
there.
I doubt anything scares you.
It's a pleasure to have you. May fortune smile on you today. That is true. What is your business? It's no small favor that you're— It's been too long since we've had proper— You've run the Red Mile. Good. As before. That's what
Who knows? Maybe the
Now that we're clear on this. Good.
What the hell are you looking at? You trying to piss me off?
Hey.
Kick back with a drink.
Your attention, please. Valued patrons and honored guests. For one episode, the hour of fate is one
Yes? What? Any vacancies on your crew? Trust me. Excellent. Let me know when you have an assignment for me.
I hear you're one of the runners.
Congratulations, runner. Once to challenge the mile mark. Indeed you have. As promised, I'll... Please take a moment.
It's not every day you meet someone.
You made it.
You'll need to.
You're back. Are you... Really? Either the Red Mile's reputation is exaggerated, or you're just... Anyway.
Why? Afraid you'd lose all that work you put into your...
I wouldn't expect you to understand. I'm glad, because that was an incredibly... Also, You're right. Once you're on your way, come home safe, Deputy.
You always were the soft.
Oh, go to hell. Or at least...
I had a feeling about you.
You have an assignment for me?
Time for me to keep my promise. You can find Marco on Kodos. I'd advise you not to keep him. Good. Travel safely, Ren. Should you ever crave...
Have a good time in Neon.
Boss is in the back.
Need the Red Mile. Nice.
The first don't mess around.
Ah, the dulcet tones of classical piano.
Welcome. May's message. If you're looking for work, my organization is always in need of... Ah. You did well to find me. Though I suppose Given the nature of the contract, the degree of it, to be honest, I think the... Still, I confess, I'm a little disappointed.
What's wrong, Marco?
And who might you be?
Name's Barry.
I seem to recall a smuggler by that.
That was a long time ago.
That's too bad. Your deputy friend here could have... Assuming we all keep our... That's right. Major Hall spent 20 years in lockup nursing a lot of good men and women died. You've chosen your side, I've not chosen mine. To settle accounts, Major Hall served with distinction during the Colony War. But the leaders of the Free Stark, in his eyes, the Rangers are enforcers. As for me, I didn't see any profit in nursing. You were on my ship. I'm a businessman. I won't tell you everything. However, I can point you in the right direction. In exchange, I can't do that. How about ice? I have a better idea. The Council of Governors is a group of... Do you really think they... Whatever road brought you here.
You don't mind. I'm not ready. Done.
You didn't hear this from me.
Hey, deputy! These rangers are some hard-blooded folk. They ain't afraid of anything.
Hey there, Deputy. How goes the hunt? Good, good. If you ask me, I don't... You're like an Ashta creep. So, did you... Oh, come to... You go stalk your prey.
Come in, Deputy. Take a seat.
This won't take long.
While you've been in the field, we've had more reports, unfortunately. Yeah, well, how's your investigation? That's assuming he finds. Otherwise, you'll...
Let's move on. I asked the other Rangers to share their opinions of you, and there are some. We'll start with Ranger Callow and Hope. She was grateful for your time. Nia says you were respectful with Ron Hope and didn't push too. That shows me you were listening. I can understand that. He can be unkind.
Excuse me. Let's continue. We got a detailed report from Ranger Price about your... He said you met an informant who asked for your help, but you talked him out of it. Use you? The way I hear it, he was fearing for... You don't get to ignore... That's the right way to think about it. You definitely went above...
You got results, and that Price was impressed by that.
Ranger McMillan praised what she called your She said you took on the Red Mile so you could get a meet. Sounds like you're starting.
So what happened with Marco? I doubt he gave you that slate out of... I suppose underestimating you was his last mistake. Damn. I thought... What about Maya Cruz? Her loyalty to Hull? I guess I'd want the same thing if I were...
Excuse me, Marshal?
Not now, Alex. We're enemy.
I know, but this is important. I've done it. I've cracked the encryption. Now, I don't know exactly where the First are headquartered, but there are references to a place called the Factory.
The Factory? That was...
Under the terms of the peace treaty, they shut all the
But they didn't destroy them. Then you'd better go prepared. The Factory was on our...
Marshal Blake must be getting desperate sending a lone deputy out here. But I'll give credit where it's due. You're a hell of a pilot. If you came here seeking justice, it's waiting for you inside.
What the? I'm a man of action. I've got no use for lies. So when I tell you that you're being manipulated... You think the Council of Governors really cares about anything but themselves? They're greedy and corrupt. You're a tool in the hands of the unworthy, just like I once was. I was loyal. I followed orders, and I led men and women to their death. I'll carry the stain of that dishonor to my grave. Cavalry was the greatest fighting force the Freestar Collective has ever seen. At the Battle of Mira, the 1st Cavalry was destroyed. Why? Because the generals got scared and asked for a truce. I've also got no sympathy. about justice for my soldiers.
You just took on some of the best mercenaries in the Freestar Collective, and if we'd have had more like you in the war... You fought because you had to, and you fought well. More importantly, I know, because you don't know what it's like to look around and see the faces. I watched brave men and women toil. I saw mech pilots cooked alive. Those deaths didn't have to be meaningless. You really want to know? Because you might not like the answer. Last chance, Deputy. You can walk away right now and remain blissfully. But if you still want the truth... Not long after I started the first, I was contacted by an... I refused to work for a shadow client, so we agreed to set up a... Imagine my surprise when Ron Hope showed up. He offered me a lucrative contract to take possession of certain farms throughout Freestar. The credits were good, but yeah. I'm gonna make this easy for you, Deputy. I'm gonna die the way I lived, weapon in hand. But first, here, take this. Use it when the next war comes. And it will... Now my unit's waiting for me. Goodbye.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Howdy.
Keep an eye on your valuables. Sure, we get the occasional bar fight, but it's usually...
We'd be dust except for the factory.
generous, Mr. Hope.
It's well earned,
Off-worlders.
Birgit.
Nothing ever good.
Good to see you. Well, I've just received a report from the Marshal. He said you had a promise. I trust. Did you now? Well. Oh, the same Paxton Hope. I've never... That two-faced bastard. Oh, I suppose. I'm in...
What's going on? What?
Nothing that concerns you, Birgit.
I think I'd like to.
The cards are on the table. The truth is, we've been falling behind the competition. See, a few years ago, I began to diversify. We developed an experimental fertilizer. I was prepared to write the whole thing off. Turns out, our fertilizer was transforming the soil. We donated the fertilizer to Select Homestead. And when the time was right, we cleared the reduction in labor and materials, costs. I never intended for anyone to be hurt. I told her, unfortunately.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How could you do something so...
Not another word out of you, Birgit. Will, I give you my word that I'll go. Like I said, I give you... Besides, with that resolved, as a member of the Count, and of course, we'll both agree to forget about my little... Well, let's not be too hasty. I'll do what's necessary. If you tell, do you really? But on a much larger... Well, I'm afraid there's no avoid. The past can't be changed. You put me away, I'll make mine. I won't let you. If that means... I'm important!
You're not actually threatening to attack a Freestar Ranger, are you?
Such a shame to see.
He tried to... I don't understand. Mr. Hope, but everything he said about the... It was so awful. The first part is true. He always looked out for us. No, of course not. He had a genuinely good side, a care... And now he's... Nobody should ever... Especially when it means... That's... She seems pretty... I guess...
hey there.
Just let me drink.
Good to see you back. What's the word on the mech? Damn. Did you find out why? What? Ron Hope?
Are you really that surprised? Hope's always had a reputation as a man who...
He's on the damn council.
So he can make laws favorable to his business interests. Sure, he's known to look after his people, but do you really think he gives a damn about some...
Did Hope explain his motive? That has a familiar...
I recall hearing about some Hope Tech initiative to help. At the time, I just figured...
Please, tell me you've got some evidence. All right, let's see. Yeah, this is pretty damning. And you confronted Hope? You almost sound pleased. Well, you shouldn't be. This is going to send shock if the people can't trust their...
Have a little faith, Daniel. We're not the United Colonies. One bad apple...
Easy for you to say.
Not yet, but you ain't gonna live forever, old man.
While we've got you here, there's Emma.
With pleasure, Marshal. When you first joined us, I told you that you'd undergo... There's one thing left. Do you feel ready to wear the badge of... In that case, I won't... Marshal, I approve...
Thank you, Ranger. In your time serving as a deputy, you've shown... By the authority granted to me by the Council of Governors, here's your badge. Where? I know you will. Let's hear it for our new Ranger.
Well done. Great job, Ranger.
Congratulations. The promotion's well earned.